had a very nice sandwich. Let's go, Gedonius. What was in it? What did you eat? What did you put in it? Game, please. Please show up on the screen, game. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know the English word for it. Tomato paprika stew with eggs, yeah. I think that's the best way to describe it. Salmon, cream cheese, racket. I always forget what racket is. It's like some kind of vegetable, right? Also, salmon in sandwich sounds really good. Was it like salmon, like the fish pieces itself? Or was it just cream? Spicy leaves. Well, I do like spicy stuff. Okay, this will be fun. I do not remember my controls at all, so at this point, I will be relying on my muscle memory. It has been a while since I've last played the game. Smoked salmon the fish. I think I have only eaten salmon once in my life. I liked it, it was good. Also, isn't salmon like... Okay, I guess it depends on the place, but isn't it kind of... Yeah, only once. I don't think I've never bought salmon for myself. And I didn't really have an opportunity since then. For me, salmon was like fine, but like not the top of on my fish tier list. Like from a taste standpoint. Then get shot. Okay, I remember what the bomb button is, that's good. What's the S tier fish? Okay. I know this will be probably very basic, but I'm like huge on fish sticks. I love fish sticks. I know that's like not a specific kind of fish, but like more of a fish dish. Also, it may be just that like the place I have eaten salmon at wasn't that good specifically. So I may do, yeah, let's rescue the... Which is my roll button? This is my roll button. What are those fish fingers? Yeah. I've heard both like fish sticks and fish fingers be used. Although yeah, fish fingers is more common, I think. Or it's like... I've just heard more UK-centric people talk about it. I think they can also call it fish fingers in the US, I'm not sure though. Fish sticks probably came to mind just because it's like it's closer to the Hungarian version of the word. But yeah. Well, so actually let me look. I'm gonna look up the word real quick. But because I'm not sure. No idea what they mean. Yeah, the way I speak English, it's like it's a mixture of like US and UK English. It's like I take whichever I like more of each word. So my English is just like an amalgamation of both. one kind of fish I haven't eaten in so long. I think I've last eaten it since when I was like a teen. But like, say bottle of yeah, okay, you know, pronunciation, I have like a fucked, somewhat Hungarian accent. And like sometimes I even say things differently depending on like when you ask me. Well, let's buy rope, yeah. Why not? Anyways, bottle of water. War is always like such a weird word to me. That one I always just like say differently every time. Were you satisfied by my pronunciation, Gadonius? Sure, let's gamble. Wait, I know there's like a strat for it. Yeah. There's like a thing when if you like throw a die and then hit it with your whip, it's always either a 6 or a 1. Not British enough. Wall of War. War. Is that better? Oh wait. There's a key. I need the key. Also, I forgot that I have gloves now. I have now apply for citizenship. I mean, that's like, oh, I don't know how far future, but it's kind of far future. But there's a non-zero chance I may end up moving to the UK down the line. So that may happen at one point in my life. Ouch. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that's a very fair result for my first run in God knows how long. Also, do you guys like actually know this game? Or like have you been exposed to it before? Also, just a moment. I don't think the turkey man can spawn on the first stage. But like I have a torch, so I can just burn the turkeys now. Never heard of it. So this is basically platformer, but it's a roguelike. And I think it's very well made in the sense that like whenever you die, you almost never feel like it's like the game's fault. It's not an easy game at all, but it's mostly pretty fair. And you're basically you're just a spelunker, as the game's name says it. You're going down deeper and deeper into the caves to like get as many treasures as you can. Actually, this is the second game in the franchise, and this one takes place on the moon for some reason. Also, there is a key in the transfer. Yeah, I just used like a free photo editing software and just removed the background. Yeah, I wanted to have my Fugi be transparent by last stream, but like I did not get around to doing it before. And I almost did not get around to doing it today. because I didn't have time to do it yesterday or the day before. And I almost, like, I barely had motivation to do it today. But I get around to it in the end. Yeah. I am Haid. Long lost child of Haid and Fyrus. Also, wanna see something fucked up? Goodbye, doggy. I got a compass. That's like not the worst thing I could have gotten. Yeah. I am sacrificing every living thing I can to the goddess of... What is the goddess of actually? I'm not sure. All I know is that she craves violence and blood. And that I shall give it to her. Shop. Bombs. I'll take that. Bombs are like one of the more important resources in the game, in my opinion. Ouch. Oops. Yeah, also what the dog is good for, and why I'm always getting him when I can, is because as you can see in the top left, I start with 4 health every time. And not the only way, but the only consistent way like you can regain health is when you bring a dog to the end of the level alive. It just gives you 1 extra HP. And the keyword is alive. Because the dog can die. I think he has 3 health, but I may be wrong about that. And the mines, right now I'm at the mines, but that's like not the only area in the game. You get to a new area after like every 4 stages, 4 floors. And there are also like multiple ways you can finish a run. Basically multiple endings, if you can call them that. But I have never beaten this game once, even like in the most simple way. So all of it is new to me. I have beaten the regular route in the first one. But it's also like simpler and easier compared to this. Okay, I guess we are not visiting Turkey. Fuck you. We're not visiting Turkey guy this time. Can grab a turkey for ourselves though. Can you pet that dog? I mean... You can. It's just like... It's like a little rough on him. Like that. Like he does lose a bit of blood, but that's just because you like pet him with too much love. You just love the dog so much that you pet him too hard. What do you mean? Just take a look. He's alive and well. Just look, see? He loves me. Would he lick me if he didn't love me? Stockholm Syndrome, what is that? I just want to find a torch. That's all I'm asking for right now. Against Stockholm syndrome. Whole country of Sweden syndrome. I do not get the joke. I am uncultured. Explain the joke to me. It must be fun because my chat is really funny. Okay, I was scared for a second that I would blow up the dog, which I would never dare to do. I would never hurt the dog. Unless my goddess, my queen asks for it. Let's get the first spot. It's fine. Oh, yeah, stop. Yeah, I'm just dumb. But what do you mean? I wasn't cruel to the dog, I just pet him. I hit the pet button and I pet him. Okay, no, can stay there. Give me the skeleton key. I did not get the skeleton key. Okay, something happened down there. That was outside of my control. Ooh. Hello, big guy. Ouch. Yeah, this is the final floor of the mines, and there's like that big guy there who can just spin real fast. And now we are ready to go to the jungle. Do you guys wanna see what happens when I hit this? We get this guy. This is the most useless piece of junk ever. He only... Okay, wait, this is a new... I have never seen this, what the hell. See, he's just sleeping on the job. He's so useless. I do not recall a single time when a familiar ever like actually helped me. Wait. Okay, he actually means... He's a little... Yeah, he like... He means well. He's just a little... How should I put it? He's a little stupid. Which would be fine normally, it's just, you know, does not really help in like a life or death situation. Can I drop... Yeah, I can drop the dog here and he'll be fine. I need my funny weapon. But he is just a little guy. But look at me, I'm also just a little guy. I wanna get into the beehive. Oh. I think I will do that below. I almost just got screwed up. Yeah, okay, no. This guy just hit the cursed spot. And when the cursed spot is hit, this happens. The moment this ghost touches me, I die. this is my problem with the guy. And then he just went and got himself killed. What is this? Hello, wait, what are you called? I forgot. They have like funny names. Where are they? I know they have fun little names. Yeah! Parsley, parsnip and parmesan. They are just so cute, just look at them, look at her. Such a little guy. I cannot get back up from here without a rope, so I pass. Sure. Also, now that, as you can see, there's like that eye symbol like next to my money, and what that means is that in the jungle on one of the floors that's like randomly assigned, there is like a hidden black market, and when you have the eye, it's just basically playing a game of Kotor Cold with me and leading me to it. And the black market is really awesome. So I really want to get to it. Okay, now it's beeping more often. It's not up there, right? Okay, no. I'm gonna just go back and grab... Actually, I'm not gonna grab my idol first. I may not have enough time to actually find... Okay, it may just be up there. I'll try, like, one bomb. Yeah, that was not a good idea. Yeah. Today's stream is basically gonna be like just this. I want to chill for the day. And I was like... I've been feeling like revisiting this game for like a couple days now. So it's also just an excuse to play it. It's just a silly little game. We'll see how best I will change my mind about that statement. I have not gotten screwed over like real badly yet. Also, chat, I painted my nails 2 days ago. I don't know who was here the last time I was talking about this. But like, when I painted them last week, they lasted for like an entire week, even though they usually like start getting pretty bad like by day 2 or 3. And now they have been painted for 2 days and they are actually like already starting to like come off visibly. I don't know what was going on last time, but I was hoping that like they would last longer this time as well. I can always just repaint them. It's just effort. Sure, let's get more money. But I really like painting my nails, and I do want to like get more varied nail polish sometime, because right now I still like only have the black and the red nail polish, and like that's it. I'm just a broke girly, so like I try to not spend too much on like stuff like this that's like not like that necessary right now. But there may just come a day when I cave in and just buy some more nail polish. Will I have time to like bring both of these? Wait. Okay, so like we have established that you don't like hurting the dog, which is fair. But like, how do you feel? How do you guys feel about? Sorry for delay. Oh no, it's fine. It's fine. Yeah, I love painting nails. So like, what I wanted to ask is like, how do you guys feel about like? Never mind. I guess the question I was about to ask is redundant. Well, maybe we'll get to it some other time. Death. Yeah. You can die like really quickly in this game. Also, stuff like falling onto the spikes, like the ones above, are like just insta kills. Like, no question. So like, I'm not joking when I say that this is a hard game. But it's also really fun. And it's just very me core. Because I just like... Platformers are probably my favorite genre of games. And I'm pretty big into like roguelikes as well. So this just like really suits me. By the way, do you like painting your nails, Gadonius Ghostboy? I know that. Like you aren't doing it recently, but I know that you like it. I don't know about you, Gadonius. I hope I placed that properly. Yeah. Dog is alive and well. I am not out to lost of my family. Ooh, yeah, that's rough. I'm sorry, it's like that. Is that like an I'll be out one day situation? Or are you just like trying to like keep it that way as long as possible? Like, you don't have to like talk about it if it makes you uncomfortable. You are never content. Yeah, once you're more independent. Yeah, that's fair. My parents are pretty cool about stuff like this. They are like pretty open-minded with like LGBT stuff, luckily. So that's like a struggle. People are cruel. I said cool. I said cool, yeah. That is indeed very slay of them. Here. Not long left to go. I'm rooting for you. You will be able to hold out until then. What will be like? Is there some like big change in a year? Or is it just like as simple as moving out? Moving to, yeah. So like a gap year. Are you are you in like a gap year currently, or like starting from autumn? Yeah. I was like, before I started university, I was thinking about like having a gap year because I was not sure I was like ready for it, but in the end I like decided against it, and I think it was the right call for me. Like right now I'm at a point, I just walked into that. I'm at a point where I'm fairly certain that I won't actually have a job like in the field that I'm studying. But like this revelation came to me like end of year 2 or and like year 3. So like the gap year really wouldn't have mattered in that case, and I don't feel like I would have changed my mind by then. Oops, what course are you in? I am I am studying to be a teacher, high school teacher. I'm and like teach both like maths and physics. I really should have not risked that just for a punitor rock. And like it's fun for the most part. Big brain. The course is also like the overall course is just like I mean I threw the rope, I might as well use it. It's pretty difficult because like for one I'm basically studying 2 subjects, and like of course like I'm learning less math than the bachelors and the same for physics, but overall we like the typical like bachelor, we have way more classes, especially in like year 1 and 2, than like typical bachelors. Plus then there's like a whole another psychological plus pedagogical part of college for us. So like instead of like studying like one main subject, I could say it, we instead of like studying one main subject like a usual course, I'm instead studying like 3 halves. Like I study less physics than like the bachelors, and less math and less psychology, but it's still like a lot, and it's all 3 of them. Plus like the psychological and pedagogical part. Stop adding words, never. I'm too much of a yapper for that. I cannot stop speaking, except when I can, when anxiety finally kicks in. But yeah, it's like the pedagogical part of the entire course basically is like really extremely badly structured. And like I mean, oh time that, oh yeah. You all, I'm guessing you're on mobile usually. Like I see you struggling with your autocorrect pretty often, and it's always funny. Like yeah, the pedagogical part is really badly structured for one. Plus like there's the Like there's the psychological institution of our university, and like there are the like proper psychology students, and like basically all of the instructors and professors we have are like different from the ones that the psychology students have, and they basically left us with all the bad instructors that just like do not know how to teach, which is ironic because they are supposed to teach us how to teach. And there are like I I'm going to be starting year 4 of my study, and there are 3 overall psychology professors that I can name that like actually had me with anything. The math and physics part is like much better professor wise, luckily. It's just arguably the most important part of my course that's like really badly made. And like it's not just me who thinks that, like almost everyone, like not even in my year but like anyone studying to like teach in that university is like on the same page about this. And they just kinda refuse to do anything about it. It's really sad. Also, it's like an undivided course, so like it's not separated to bachelor's and master's degrees. We're like doing both at the same time, so it's like a 6-year course all in one. 6-year course, but at the end, like the first degree I'm ever getting, it will be a master's degree. It's just very long. And it's just like sounds really like both funny and kinda sad at the same time. That I'm like 3 years into college. I've done like 6 semesters at this point. And we were like just celebrating that we are halfway done. I'm studying. Yeah, linguistics is really interesting. I think if most people I know is just like, yeah, no, like I think I can. That's like one part that's great about like being at like teaching university, is because like the way it works in our university, at least psychology, is biology like related to like pronunciation and stuff. Like I get the history and the psychology part. Is biology like pronunciation, like how sounds and words are formed in humans? Biology of the throat and mouth. Yeah. That's like also really interesting. Biology is cool. I don't think there's like a single like all sciences are like cool, and for every one of them I'm like, yeah, oh. Yeah, I almost died there. For all sciences I'm like, it's cool. There are like fields I have beef with, but even for those I can see that they are like cool and interesting, even if they are not for me or I have like personal problems with them. Yeah, that's like when I was talking about there's like some I have beef with, that is like chemistry. Chemistry can go and die in a hole. Please, just start spinning. Do the funny thing. Just do the funny thing. Thank you. Yeah. I'm also not a fan of chemistry. It's like it's easily my least favorite STEM field of like everything. And I'm like normally I do find them interesting, but I'm normally not huge into humanistics either. But chemistry is like the lowest of the low for me. It does have interesting stuff. I just like it when it's like as far away from me as possible. Naired. Naired, near. Am I just dumb? Am I supposed to know what that is? Am I just showing symptoms of streamer intelligence? Oh, okay. No, I thought that's like a chemical thing that I'm just not familiar with. Yeah. I mean, everything can be like fun and interesting if it's presented in like an entertaining way. That's like how I view things. I, I'll I'll make sure to like check them out if I don't forget. To see like what kind of stuff they make. Because it may... Okay, no, I don't think it will change my like mind about chemistry. But I may enjoy carbonating water using diamonds. Yeah, diamonds are just like elemental carbon, and that's like really cool. And not that... And I don't... I think it's pretty well known, but it's like just such a cool factoid. The diamond is literally carbon, just like different. Science is just like really fun. Until you go and start learning about number theory and you want to die. Number theory is like... It's like actually doing it is hell. And it's like... You know how people just like act like who are not big into math or like science is act like math is just a foreign language. That's me with number theory. It's just so convoluted and has a lot of like random things that you just kinda have to memorize. Dog. What is Gadolius? Is that crying emoji for number theory? What is it for? Wow, there is a lot of stuff on this stage. We have turkey, we have dog, we have the key, fun key. Number theory, yeah. Yeah, no, it's just not for me. Go eat dinner. Have good nom-noms. I'll see you when you're back. Ooh, wait. That's where I need to bring the key. And then I also need to come back for the torch. If I recall correctly. I mean, if I will remember. So anyways, so like you established that hurting the dog is bad. But like, how do we feel about livestock? Because you know, turkeys tend to be like livestock. Also, this guy, I don't know how, but this turkey just like died. So like, it's already dead. Like, she's not feeling a thing. Hello, doggy. We love animals. We would never hurt an animal over here. Wait, now that I have the torch, I will actually try to kill the big guy. Big spinny guy. Come on. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. One more hit, I think, and it's over. It was indeed not over. Yeah. Maybe I shouldn't rely on my memory of the game if I haven't played for so long. Maybe that's actually a bad idea. I thought he had like 9 health. But that was clearly not the case. Ooh, the dog made it by himself. He's so good. He's so smart. I'm so proud of him. Skeleton key? No skeleton key. Okay, the turkey wanted vengeance. Turkey wanted vengeance. And she got it. Leading me right into a swarm of bats. I guess I deserve that. Wait. You know what? No, I take you out of the way first. You know, just to make sure you won't get in my way. Oh no. Okay, it was actually fine. So like, the real question is it even hurting the dog if his death is quick and painless? I hate the glove. I hate the boxing glove. I actually do not want to get the Titan. More bombs, yay! I love blowing up stuff. In Minecraft, fuck. Okay, it's been almost an hour and we've gotten out of the mines once. This is some real Spelunky experience. Give me just some like nice and short levels like this, and we're chilling. I did not mean to do that. Okay, the treasure is just like that. Just leave it up to me to murder inanimate object. Also, one thing that that will probably like happen in a couple of days is that I am going to make like a watch channel. And depending on my motivation, it will be like a thing in the next few days. Sticky! Yay! Yeah, let's hit the first spot. Ow. How do I always time these deaths so well? Also, I did not realize that I was on 1 HP. Will this reach? This will reach. Even though there's like some stuff that I'm just plain wrong about. It's insane how much muscle memory like still retained from this game. Even though I've played it like once this year, and then before that it was like 1.5 or like 2 years before I last played it. So it's pretty crazy how much stuff is just still in me. I hate dark levels. I do not like it when I can't see. Food though, more food, more livestock. I really should have went left first. Okay, there's nothing here. Did I just lose my torch? Okay, no, we're going back for it. Torch is required. If that wasn't like a random turkey, and this is the turkey man floor, then there should be like one more livestock that we can consume. Bombs? Bombs. Yes. More livestock. More food. More health. I hope I did not need to go up there. Yeah, okay, no I didn't. Fortunately. Okay, this is actually a pretty chill dark stage. I can live with this. Does it work like this? No, I do not scare away. I do need the dog. I am a pet lover. I would never hurt a pet. You will never catch me hurting a pet. Key. Give me key. Cape? Do I wanna buy cape? No. Yeah, I just got Spelunky. Suddenly I divided my health by 3. Okay, oh my god, no, that's such a mathematician way to say it. I did not think I would fall. No, yeah, I need the torch. Okay, so I can light it up. Wait. Okay, no, we are actually killing the big guy this time. Fine. Huh? Simoline. Samolaina? I am confused. I am doid actually. They took your keyboard. Guys, it was guys, my friend took my phone. It wasn't me. I got hacked. Guys, I swear it was my cousin. I just stood there and took it like a champ. Like, I don't know why my response to seeing an arrow fly at my face is to stop. I'm watching a movie right now though. What movie are you watching? I mean, I'm pretty uncultured, so it's probably one I haven't seen yet. But still, what are you watching? Blood for the Blood God. Wait, I need that turkey actually. I need that turkey. I need to make Kali my queen proud. My queen, my savior. Here you go. Have a feast. I just needed it to come down. Yeah. I mean, yeah, you're watching a movie. It makes sense that you're not responding. Please. Okay. Wait, I need to make it back top. Yay, glasses! I can see now. I can finally see. I've actually been playing this game blind before. My monitor was turned off the entire time. That's why we've not beaten the game 6 times yet. But now that my monitor is turned on, I have glasses and I can see. It's time to actually beat the game. This is the run. Everything we've done up to this point will culminate here. More bombs? I do not have money for more bombs. Sacrifice though. More sacrifices. Wait. I think it's time. We are getting the blood cup. We have the blood cup. This is actually the run. I just need to like not take damage for a bit. We also got the key, we are getting the funny eye. Is it the Eye of Horus? I think it's the Eye of Horus. Because yeah, this game has like some Egyptian motifs. Which I think is really cool. Mythology is like cool. Blood. More blood. More blood. Maybe I'll not make it over here, right? Yeah. Let's go. We got more blood. I am the blood god now. Oh my god, I almost just... You see, without the blood god that would have been just death. Rock, furry rock. Let's get the furry rock. My one true companion. Okay. I messed up. Yeah, okay, this was barely fine. Oh. Okay, that was actually close. Okay, dog. One more hit and dog dies, I think. So I think the correct call is to just like let him remain here. Okay. It's like you're going to the jungle. I am bringing my most trusted companion Mido. I am not forgetting about them. My tiny little funny rock. Funny. So funny. More blood. More blood. More dog. More blood. More blood. Please. Dog. We have dog. Ooh, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry that this has to be your fate. I am so sorry that this has to be your fate. I'm giving you your final pets before you are ascended for a greater cause. I did not think I would actually make that jump. Okay, I am playing with fire here. Because if this guy wakes up, I just die. If I'm still holding on to them. Damn, I could only sacrifice this guy dead. That's so sad. Just a moment. Also, I love how the funny number in the top left suddenly went from 2 to 19, 20 now. Okay, no, I am not fucking with the plant. This is the best run we have gotten today yet, though. And it does look promising. I could have just lost it all here. Oh no, not this guy. I do not like the shamans. I'll just take it nice and slow. I'll just take it real slow. Okay. Blood, more blood. Wait, is this where I can access the... Like... I can't remember if it's only in Spelunky 1 or there's like a funny... Huh? Oh wait, that's the trial, but that's like a separate entrance. Yeah, that's cool. So like, what if I just... I may have messed up. Okay, no, this is the perfect spot to be in actually. Give me a cape. Hi Eloise! Welcome to the stream! How are you doing? You have got a really funny time. I am just like abusing this one singular vampire. I'm good. Glad to hear that you're doing good. Yeah, I'm fine as well. I'm just chilling. I had a thing I was planning to do for this stream, but I didn't feel like it, so I just decided to play Spelunky instead for today. And I'm just having fun. It's also been like, aside from one instance this year, it's been like over a year then since I last played. Do you know this game? I feel protected. Yippee! You've never seen it before. It's basically it's like you are a spelunky, you are on a spelunky, and you're just spelunking for treasure, but for some reason it's on the moon. It's a roguelike, so it's like separated into runs. Right now, I am in a funny treasure room where there's just like a guaranteed. I don't remember. I know there's a guaranteed item in here, I just don't remember which one. And it's basically just like you go from floor to floor and you start to go deeper and deeper. And of course the farther you go, the more treasures you find. And the harder the game gets. And there's also like an end to it, like there's an end goal that I have never seen before because I have never beaten the game before. But now I have a funny bow. Which is, I know it's good for one of the endings. I just don't remember which. Also, I only have one bomb. I really should get like more. What? And how about you? What were you up to before stream? Ben, hi Ben, welcome to the stream. I am having fun. I have not reached the suffering part yet. It's been really long since I've last played the game. So there's also just like a newfound returning wonder I still have. I'm hoping the suffering will not start this stream. I really want to get the dog out of there, but I only have one bomb left. Oh no, not this guy. Wait, I should be killing things with my whip. I want more blood. Spelunky 2 is well, I'm at 85 game crashes. That's a lot. Oh my god. Only 3 from lag. So like, what were the other ones from then? Maybe that it's like just an ending, part of an ending I'm unfamiliar with. I'm a glitcher. Oh. Did you just like glitch the game out so bad that it died? It died? Was it just that? Yeah, nah, you do not need to answer. I got it. No, 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 no. I do not like the funny plan. I had my life flash before my... And jetpacks. That's a lot. That's a lot of jetpacks. Yeah, I'm a legit runner. I've also never beaten the game before. I'm not even sure what floor 7-1 is. And I do not think I will get to see it today. Blood. More blood. 2 is a big number. 2 is a very big number. Like, imagine if you were evading taxes for 2 years. That's a lot of saved money. Hi, I did not save your sister. Is there anything else in here? Nothing noteworthy. Yeah. Spelunky 2 is a real fuck around and find out game. Yeah. Yeah, awesome. I will get the dog next time. I like when my funny number in the top left was at like 24. Wait. I thought that another sound was the eye magnet. I do have cover. No, I do not feel like it. I forgot I have a cape. I just completely forgot that I have it. Well, still the farthest run we have had today. I will see my blood god, my queen, my savior next time. Hi BNG. I hope your day is going fine. Haven't played Spelunky in ages. You should. I haven't played in so long either. This is my first time returning to it. Have you played both or just the first one? We may have talked about this before once and I just forgotten. Both. Spelunky is so good. It's ruthless, but it's so good. Man or woman. Well, definitely more so. I actually I don't know at this point. I just tend to use man as a gender neutral term though. Wait, I'm not so I don't have to farm blood anymore. I do not have the funny cup. My friend got a new PS5, I'll press him kindly for the PS4. Is there cross-platform in Spelunky? Because he could just play one day. Usually if I don't know or I can tell streamers and then my brain defaults calling them Ian. I mean, if it's just that you have default, like you don't mean anything bad by it, so I think it's fine. But like, I'm not. I prefer she or they, but like I'm not mad at he either. I am like starting to get into voice training, which will probably not show results for like at least the next few months. Ouch. I just died. Wait, no, I did not die. Wanna kick it a bit. I'm still alive. It's hard to reach chat and play this game at the same time. I have a small Spelunky addiction. 2 accounts with Spelunky 2, Switch with Spelunky 2 on Steam. That's a lot of Spelunky. That's a lot of Spelunky. I got the first game on Steam and second game on Steam and that's it. And I have like, I think I have like close to 200 hours cumulatively in both. I don't think there's ever a game that I have gotten like, or like multiple times. Okay, no, actually there is one. Which like, if I could make a choice now, I don't think I would get it twice. But like there's one exception to this, but like generally I still always like get a game once, then it's mine. How much is Spelunky on Steam? I don't know. I know I think the first game is like a couple euros cheaper, like couple bucks cheaper than like the second one. As far as I know, but I don't know the exact prices. Wait. Can these guys drop pickaxes? Huh? Wait. These guys... That's new. That's a knowledge I either didn't have or I just completely forgot. 1 in 1000 chance. So you're saying that I just outskilled the game. I'm just that skillful, is what I'm hearing. I mean that there are definitely games that I know like miscellaneous stuff like this about. Just not Spelunky. Also to like comment on the pronoun stuff, like for me it's like it is somewhat important, but I do not really make a big deal out of it. And I see why it to like people who are like not used to it mattering. I can see why it seems like that they are just offended over nothing. But like for people, especially ones who are like not just plain cis, it is maybe really important. Mainly because like in English, for example, which is like a really gendered language, it's like the same really. Okay, I am kinda okay. I am pausing the game because I kinda just stumbling over my words. Like everyone has like a different priority list and like a different way of valuing different like things that are like important. And like I get it because my language also like is just like not gendered. It doesn't have different he, she, it, they. It just has a singular third person, like one single word for a singular third person and one for plural. But like just because it's like a foreign concept, I'm not saying it's a foreign concept to me, but like to my native tongue, doesn't mean that it can like be any less important for any single individual. Because like how you address them and like how you call them is like part of how you see them and does show what you view them as. And like in general, like, not even just regarding gender, but anything. Regarding anything, your identity can be really important. And it can hurt quite badly if like people just view you differently than what you are. And it can hurt even if you are not meaning to. So this is like why I just like always like just pay attention a bit to like what the others wants or like what hurts them and what doesn't. Because like for pronouns as an example, it's really just like one word, and it's like never a big ask to like just use one word instead of the other, especially when they are like like the male and female variants are like linguistically similar. So I just don't ever see a point of like intentionally not abiding by that, like according to someone's wishes. Because like worst case scenario from like the other person's perspective is that it's like just one word to you, and it's like part of the identity of their identity to them. And like it's just like a simple word, and it's like you won't be hurt by saying it. And that's just like that goes both ways. It's also, I think, it's just like, for me it's also just like kind of part of like basic human respect. Like there's something that I can easily do. Jump scare. Oh my god, thanks for the Are the alerts not working? Or did I just miss it? I mean, on stream. Because I know last stream. I know that last stream, it like kinda didn't work. Like it just flashed in for a second. Even though it's supposed to be like 3 seconds long. So did the alert actually work this time? No idea. Like Madeline is supposed to jump out with the funny. Oh, hello, thank you for the follow as well. Yeah, then just like finish my thoughts of like, basically my point with that whole incoherent rant is just like, don't be an asshole. If someone asks you something really simple that like just doesn't really cost you any effort at all, there's just like really no reason to like not grant them that simple thing. And this is also like, I also like try to abide by what I said, like even if like if there's something that I personally do not get, but it like doesn't cost me any effort, and the other person is just like feels much safer or better if I do it, I just see no reason not to. Even if it's something that just like not something that I really get why they want it or anything. Just be nice people, be cool people. That's basically it. And you will not end up like I just did. I don't know how like understandable that whole rant was, by the way. My mind was kind of all over the place. It's just a many thought day for me. My mind has kinda just been racing all day. Was it worth it sacrificing 2 ropes for this? I'd say yes, moms are awesome. Well, what do you mean well? It was. Now I have more bombs to free the puppy with. I'll be leaving at some. Sure, go ahead. Like, you should never feel obligated to stay. I'm glad you could hang around a little bit. Ooh, I got the funny shoes. Bye, BMG, and good luck with your stuff. Ouch. Also, ever since like been yapping, my brain just like did not really get what was happening in the game. I was pretty much on autopilot mode. And I've just realized that like I'm on one health. Also, I forgot to ask, is the audio fine? Because I messed around with OBS settings a bit. And I don't know how good it sounds this time. Or if something should be like louder or more silent. It's supposed to be not that bad. But I've only tested it a little bit and like not while I was live. E. There's the cave, I need to find the funny key somewhere. Was the funny key higher up? It was probably higher up. Damn, I did not want to collect the gloves. I am a glove. Seems okay to me. The alert sound was really loud. I will turn it down then. I did not. The alerts were the one thing that I just did not know how I should configure. Because last stream, they did not work properly and there was like a Madeline jump scare just for a moment. So it did not really play. Oh wait, there's the key. It did not really play. So I couldn't even get like if the sound was fine even from the VOD. But I turned it down now. So it should be better next time something happens. If you didn't know, other languages don't have fishy pronouns. Yeah, not all languages do. I know more languages that do that don't. Like I know German has gendered pronouns. I know. Like stuff like German and French is even more stupid because they assign like gender, like masculine, feminine, or neutral to every noun they have. And that's something I grew to absolutely despise in my 4 years of learning German. But yeah. Then I'm Oops. Did I mess up? Why am I bad? I am too stubborn to undo it at this point. So yeah, I'm Hungarian and like my language does not have gendered pronouns, not for nouns, not for people, not for anyone. It's like, imagine if you were just like calling everyone an it or a they. It's like the only one we have is gender neutral. Yeah, our language just like screws us up in other ways. Because it's also one of the few languages that doesn't use like words like over, under, in, out or anything. I mean it does when it's like in front of verbs. But like instead of doing them, they're just like add different suffixes in the end of words. So instead of like learning what different phrases do at the end of like or like in different sentences, different contexts and stuff, you have to like know the different suffixes that you just put at the end of each word. So like No mods. Well then, Godonius, what are you? Welcome back, Godonius. Is your tabby full now? You're just a guy, so true. I am also just a little guy. Nothing more, nothing less. Tummy is half full, I will be getting more food later. What did you eat? What did you have? I'm so dumb. I literally just dropped down onto the spikes. This is the first time I have died to spikes this run though. Which, like, spikes used to be like by every third death or so. You just had garlic bread. Garlic bread is so good though. It's like probably my favorite form of bread. Unless you count stuff like pizza as bread or like bread adjacent. Will the duck survive this? I think we will. I'll be having chicken later. Chicken meat is best meat. Chicken is like the truly S tier meat of all time. For me at least. Hair George. You just Hair George chicken. I hope George will be yummy, tasty. Hard agree. Yeah. Nothing, no meat can ever top chicken. And chicken breasts are like the top of the top. There's like barely any, there are barely any meat dishes that are like not made of chicken. And I would not like prefer it or like it just as much with chicken. I'm that much of a chicken head. Chickhead. Does dog live? Dog does live. It's Hungarian cuisine. Actually, I don't think chicken is like the most traditionally Hungarian meat. I'm mostly not a huge fan of Hungarian cuisine because they tend to be too fatty for my taste. But yeah, like Hungarians love paprika and they like putting it in everything. Like, but I like pretty much 85% of Hungarian cuisine can be summed up like some kind of meat, onions and paprika, and like a lot of fat or oil. That's like at least 85% of the Hungarian cuisine. Which is like fine, and I get why people like it, it's just like not really for me. And even like typical Hungarian dishes, I like more when they are like prepared in a not traditional ways. But I'd say like pork and beef are both like kinda part of our cuisine. One of like the biggest Hungarian dishes is supposed to be like goulash soup is supposed to be made with beef. Even though like most things I prefer that one also with just chicken. But it is like originally a beef dish. Like even the word that, like goulash in Hungarian is just the word for a herd of cattle. Like it's that much of a beef food. Goulash, yeah, that's like the Hungarian dish that they serve at every restaurant that's like aimed at tourists to like come and try real Hungarian food. That's so funny. Eloise, everything we say here is funny. I have not said a single unfunny thing in my life. Okay, I do need to get back with the key. Oh, I have 5 bombs, this is fine. Funny enough, I'm like not... I'm not really well acquainted with like most European cuisines. I just know the stereotypes. Like Italian is probably the one I'm familiar with the most. From like if you're like looking only at like European countries. I really fuck with like Asian stuff though. Like specifically the spicy part of it. Like different spices and flavors they use. I also don't mind seafood, I'm just not as big on like that hot fit. Do you know British cuisine? Yeah, I also just know the typical stereotypes. Like other than the oh my god British they drink tea. I know like of the like the stereotypical British breakfast. But like that's it. But enlighten me, tell me about British cuisine. I always I never say no to talking about food. I'm a huge food head. I can't recall if it was beer or tea, but Ireland drinks more. But I mean, if it was beer, it would like be fitting of the stereotypes. Wait, is beer like supposed to be the alcoholic drink that they drink in the UK or like in England? Beans. Baked beans. I fuck with baked beans. I love baked beans. Beans are so good. Except green beans. Green beans are like the, the spawn of Satan. But other than that, I love beans. I've just had some last week. You're a the green bean. Yeah. The green. I know. Like I'm not huge on vegetables at all. Like generally. But like green beans are like the absolute button for me. Like not to like shit on anyone who, like you or anyone who does like them. But they are just like really not for me. I also tend to be like kinda picky eater, which I really hate, because I really wish my brain just like let me enjoy foods. I want to like taste things and feel happy. But like my brain decided that it will be extremely picky and whiny, not let me just enjoy food in peace. So I do tend to be a picky eater. And like vegetables, I typically, I'm either indifferent on or like don't like most of them. I do really love fruits though, like I I think I like there are a lot I still haven't tried, but I think I've eaten quite a few, and there's like just a few specific ones that I don't like. I'm actually I'll be right back. Talking about fruits made me realize that I have grapes in my room. I just put it on my wardrobe for some reason. And I just like genuinely don't remember why. Ooh, a blood god. Now we just need to find some sacrifices. Okay, not you. You're cool, you can leave. We do not hurt parsley. Um. Um. Chat. I think you should look away for a moment. Wow! Suddenly, I got a funny climbing glove from nowhere. I wonder how that happened. Also, like, going back to beer for a bit. Okay, no, as I said this out loud, I realized how that's just like a crazy thing to say. I killed no one. I just ascended them. Where did the dog go? What dog? What do you mean? What dog are you talking about? It was always just me and my pickaxe and my climbing gloves. So like going back to beer for a bit, that's also like outside of like the actual Hungarian made drinks, beer is like the typical Hungarian alcoholic beverage. I did not find the bow. I need to get the bow. Actually, I do not have enough bombs for that. The bow can stay. Jade, what is it, Gadonius? What is it? Are you not happy that I can climb walls now? Do you want my demise? I mean, you know, sometimes the dog just like doesn't appear, or he's just like he's out of my way, and I can't find him. Like sometimes the dog is just not meant to be found. We'll see him next floor, don't worry. I was actually going somewhere with the beer talk. Like, around Christmas time, I was going home one day in like the downtown area of my city, and then in like random street I just see a guy hold an entire like 24 carton of beer and just like hand it in like an open window on ground floor. And just like with a really huge smile on his face. And just like the biggest smile and the happiest voice. He just said Merry Christmas as he handed like 24 cans of beer inside the window to another guy. And that was just like the most Hungarian thing I have ever witnessed. Like that was peak Hungary. And I don't think I will ever forget this story. Because this is just like my country in its peak. Then how do I get this? I may have miscalculated. Oh well. Do I still have my funny weapon? Somewhere? No, I think I left it. These grapes are so good. I wish I could share. Also, we have not got a like. The eye has not been acting funny yet, and this is the last jungle floor. So I'm supposed to find the black market here. Which we will see what it's like when we get there, and like if we get there. It's dinner part 2. Oh, it's fine. Like, just go if you have to go. Don't feel like you have to stay, don't feel obligated. Well, just here to have fun. Also, you are going to eat chicken and you should never apologize for eating chicken. I still have not seen any signs of the black market. The eye near my like money symbol, dollar sign, is supposed to like start flashing and making funny noises, but it's not doing that. So I may just. Oh, no, okay, no, this is the black market floor. Okay, so it's like way up there and like to the right a bit. Yeah, it's being funny now. Sticky bombs make this a whole lot easier. Okay, I guess we are not seeing the black market this time. Okay. If we like get to the third zone of the game before the end of the stream, that's like already a victory in my eyes. Especially like on my first revisit of the game. Bomb? More bomb. This was a very worthy trade-off. Big bomb box. Ouch, now we can be 2 pyromaniacs. Also, I know my like controller sounds like get get hurt by OBS to an extent. I just hope it's like not too annoying. I couldn't like set a noise gate in a way that the controller noises don't come through, but my voice still does.
Oh.
Like, if I set the noise gate too high, sometimes it just like cut off like parts of my sentences. So I just hope it's not too annoying, or at least like it's bearable. Dog? Dog. Also, we have a funny partner now. Didn't notice it, okay. I'm glad that it's like not noticeable because like I was testing it out before stream and it sounded like somewhat bad to me. Yeah, the dog is alive. Like he always was. It's like he never left us in the first place. I do want... ouch. I do want the funny key. The funny key that is like required for a harder ending of the game. Even though I haven't beaten the game normally. Ever, either. But it also leads us to cool items. Bomb? One bomb for 3 rope, I think that's fine. Oh cool, I can like not get up there the normal way now. It's lucky that I have a turkey companion. Some livestock that I can exploit until I do not need her anymore. Money. Chinkan. And the most important part, the puppy. Oh! Well, at least the puppy is safe. I died, so the dog could run. Puppy! He's back. Also, what's funny, what's really funny, Doid, yeah. What's really funny is that like in the first game in Spelunky 1, you could choose like... The puppy was in that game as well, but you could also have like a damsel in distress instead. You could select like a... You could have either like a woman in typical damsel clothing, a really scantily dressed man as like your damsel in distress, or the dog. And for this game, they just like completely went back on it. And instead, you can just... where is it? You can just select from different pets. They completely went back on the hot people you can save thing. There's also a really cute kitty and a giant hamster. Which one should we play with Eloise? Also tell me if I'm just like pronouncing your name wrong. Okay. Giant hamster it is. Yeah, I came from here, I think. Yeah. I got it right, okay. That's good. It's funny because like I remember you making a bit about like hating friends and all. And it's really funny because you have like one of the Frenchest English names possible. And I just love the dichotomy between like that. Can't wait to see giant hamster though. Also, time to join Gedonius in their dinner. Some yummy fowl, yummy meat. Oh my god. He's so cute, oh my god. And those tiny noises. Okay, I'm in love. The hamster was a good choice. Hamster was a really good choice. I'm trying to not hate French, but my British blood is strong. Yeah. You are a true Brit. Big camper. Skeleton key. Do you want me to get the funny telepack? I have just enough money for it. If I get the telepack, I will probably die in like 2 floors. But it's very fun. While I have it on my back, I can teleport. But I can also just teleport into walls, and if I teleport into walls, I die. Also, it's like pretty rare. Okay. I got the funny telepack. Also, I'm so yeah, sometimes I can just like accidentally teleport like that. Also, I just don't know if it's like a fixed distance that I teleport or like in an interval. And like kinda random. Yeah. So this is what it looks like when I teleport into a wall. um, yeah, it's a really funny item. It's one of my favorite items in the game. But I also know that like the instant I get it, I know it's like not an actual run. Yeah, best item in the game. Actually, no, the best item in the game is the eggplant. But after that, yeah. We are going back for the hunter. Yeah, I think like the farthest I've lived with, like the telepack is like 3 floors or something. It's like it's much too big of a gamer item for me, but I can't resist it at all. No, Hamter does not leave it. Hamter needs my assistance. Also, the reason I'm like always destroying pots from a distance is because sometimes they can just like have an enemy in them randomly. So I'm just being safe. Hello, Hamper, come with me. Oops. I just pet him. I just pet him. Don't worry about it. Oh. Okay, no, Hamter is my new favorite. Like, I love the dog because like he's just like the guy in Spelunky. But I have a new favorite now. Is there actually anything here? No, I was just about to commit manslaughter. I'll leave them alone. Skeleton key. Does he get mad if I open this? I think he does. No, he doesn't. He's none the wiser. Oh my god. Okay, no, I got punished for stealing. Eloise, I don't think you were here the last time we've gotten this guy. This is the most useless piece of shit ever. Like, last time, he went for me for an entire floor. Then just lost me treasure and then jumped into a bear trap. The old man is the shopkeeper. And you do not want to get him mad. Yeah, look at this! Look at this guy! He just went and died. So yeah, that guy up there is the shopkeeper. And you do not want to steal from him and you do not want to upset him. I can show you next time. Is that... Oh, it's not up there, okay. It's good. I may just not find the chest this time. Yeah, no, we're not getting the funny eye. And it's fine. I hope we'll see the old man soon. So you can see what I'm talking about. Ooh, more livestock. You always appreciate livestock. Look at them. They are so silly. They are just so silly. Okay, more bombs. Bombs are always appreciated. Also, we do need to get the hunter down as well. Ooh, funny sword. You got a funny sword. But I'm getting the most important thing first. You got a funny sword. Oh wait, I need to bomb my way over there. Will I have enough time? So how this game works is that every floor there's a time limit. And if I'm too slow, the funny ghost comes. And what the funny ghost does is kill you instantly. So that's why you don't want to be slow. Anyways, welcome back my livestock. You had a good life. I really want to try and kill the big guy with the machete. But it's probably very bad. 07 Turkey. They did what they had to. Really, they should be grateful to have served such a noble purpose. I'm actually kinda like their savior, they have just ascended. Wait, I have a skeleton key, I do not need to hit those anymore. Okay, so... this is the big guy. I really want to try to kill the big guy with the sword. But there's like almost a 100% chance that I would just die. Okay, so like what if? What if? What if? What if? Okay, no. Yeah, that was not a good idea. At least I died swinging. I did not back down. I stick to my bad decisions. Okay, yeah. Stuff like this is peak Spelunky. I just mess up once, and I just get ping-ponged to death. I can't wait for this to happen for the 43rd time. Can I use this guy to get up there? I think, yeah. Watch this crazy tech. I'm such a gamer. All this to spare me one rope. Where did I leave the hamster? Did I let the hamster go down already? Also, one thing I did not comment on, but found really funny, is that how Eloise, you like followed me like the middle of my gender rant. I don't think you could have like found a better timing for it. You're looking for turkeys? What a coincidence, I'm looking for turkeys as well. Gender rant really spoke to me, yeah. The gender is truly in all of us. Oh, some more livestock. Okay, that was an accident. Wow, this is the best rope I have ever put out. More livestock, more food. Yummy turkey meat. Okay, come on little hunter, let me help you. Your voice echoes in here. I think that just means that this is a very large stage. Which I really don't like, because I still have the same amount of time to finish. But now there's just like less chance of me actually finding valuable stuff. And like if the like funny key and the funny eye is in this stage, there's a good chance that I just won't get them. I am not wasting any more ropes though. Did I just press the jump button accidentally instead of the throw? I swear I know this game. Okay, so we have the key in this floor. Which kinda sucks. Okay, wait, no, that's perfect. I'm going to head out for now. Have fun. Yeah, you two have fun with whatever you'll be doing next. I don't think I'll keep streaming for long though. This will be a shorter stream. And I'm glad you could just come by and hang out for a bit. There is a good chance that like I've just already missed the funny cave. Yeah. Unless that was just it that I saw for a moment. Oh, and we're already over 2 minutes, yeah. Yeah, I don't think we're finding it this time. I think I have like 30 seconds left. Oh wait, the cave is here. You're so back. I'm so done. Okay, no. It's time to go before the funny ghost arrives. Such a violent game, actually. I mean, it's wholesome and you would never hurt pets around here. You will never ever catch me hurting a pet. Ah, too lazy to do it this time. I didn't see a thing. Okay. So there's a crate, right? So we will go right. I also like... I said we will go right. Okay, yeah, that's more like it. Yeah, I like... This is the first time on the stream when we're not going to the jungle. And I do like the jungle more like aesthetically. But gameplay wise I prefer the funny caves. Okay, cool, thanks. Thanks for taking one for the team. Not worth it. I decided it's not worth it. Explosions are always really scary on this level. Funny goat. We have found the funny goat. No. Hamter is dead. Okay, key. Give me the key. What if the skeleton key was right here though? And then... Then we are going back and please let it be the old guy. Yes, it is the old guy. Which means I will, if I get that far, I will get just a free funny cape. Ah, okay, I got really scared for a second there. Even though like there's no reason because I can die from fall damage while I have the funny goat. Also, I always found it like kinda funny how whenever you're on the goat you like just also gain fire immunity. Even if it like hits you straight in the face. Funny bow. Oh! Oh, okay, that's just treasure. I hate scorpions. I hate... Oh, there's the funny bow. I messed up. Please don't break. Thank you. Will I get to another compartment before it dies though? No, I won't. Challenge complete! Whoopee! Now I have the funny bow. so funny. Now I have both the funny weapon and the funny guy. Funny animal. No, okay. Did I just throw it into lava? I'm so good at this game. I'm so good at this game. Awesome. Meat. Okay, no, I'm not going back for the meat. I think it's time to sacrifice Funny Goat. Yeah, no, that's... Now I remember why I never grabbed onto the chain instantly. For some reason now I remember. Also, these are probably going to be like the last few runs of this stream. Moment, actually. Okay. I'm back. Last round was... Was it? No, it was not a new record. I've gotten 2 floor runs before. On this stream. It was pretty close. We almost got to the cool part. Okay. 1 health at the first level. That's a good sign. Anyways. Great journey for a singular gold bar. Also, one thing that I felt like I never really thought about before, but I just realized is that there are shops here. And first of all, how did that old guy even like get here? But the most important part is, do we just like hand over like gems and gold bars when we do business with him? Do we just send him some gems? He goes, ah yes, these are worth exactly 10,000 bucks, and then he just gives up the things. Oops, that was a cursed spot. I'm so cool and smart. And no, I don't have to fight everything every time. Which is definitely something I have abided by for the entirety of the stream. Funny Hunter. Also livestock. Possibly. It's possible that we are eating today. Oh yes, we are eating. Oh my god. And this is the run that Eloise misses. That's so sad. That's so sad. Wait, I have a shit ton of bombs. I will just like do this. Yeah. 2 bombs for 6 rope and the parachute. Maybe worth it. I'm considering I still have 14, it's probably worth it. Why am I overcomplicating this? I can just... do this to get food. Yeah, we are strapped. We are so fucking strapped actually. I almost just died. Oh my god, I also have 7 health. Okay, this is like the run. Such a good start. Key. Don't mind if I do. I hope there's no funny cave here. Okay, there isn't. We'll be fine. It's just not a rope. Wow, I also have like half the time left still. I thought I was like doing much worse. This is really fast level, even though looking at the amount of stuff it had in it. Let's go into the funny cave. Get the funny eye. And now we are back to being strapped. The big guy doesn't stand a chance now. We regret the day he was born. We regret the day he ascended to manhood. And more than all, we regret the day when he decided to cross paths with me. Skeleton key, maybe? That was almost bad. I may have gotten him a bit too early. So like... Will that be enough? Yeah. Cool. Also, it's so fun how you can just like jump higher with the shotgun. Okay, get the shotgun down. And get the bunny hunter down. Parachute? Wait, I already have a parachute, I'm just dumb and stupid. And then it got crushed. Great game. Yeah, that would be a bad idea. This is the second time I have fat fingered the rope. Safe here. Awesome. I love making a big detour for one singular gold bar. Ah! I'm gonna test this out real quick. Okay. Let's just not talk about that one. Yippee, new run! I wonder what happened last time. Rope for Hunter. Of course, rope for Hunter. It's not even a question. See, we got the ropes back already. Okay, that hamster is a troop. Real tough guy. And to show just to show solidarity, I also brought myself to 1 HP. Okay, I'm not gonna show solidarity that much. My favorite item. Yay, hamster! It's I love that this is the first time we meet. Sure. Why did I do it like that? I had like no reason to. I love the climbing gloves. They are genuinely one of my favorite items in the game. Okay, turkey, grow up. It's just an arrow. Hello, funny guy. Here, you can have your funny birds. Want another funny bird? You can have a second funny bird.
Oh.
Oh, I forgot to pick up my funny companion rock. Oh wait, it already. Yeah. Oh. Funny hamster. No, I'm committed. Definitely a great use of my resources. Everything for tiny guy. Everything for the little fella. You leave it. I hope you leave this. Okay, now you will. Awesome. I will hit it. I don't know why I did like this. It felt good. Yeah, I was looking for a second. I kinda got immersed in the game. Yeah, I think either this or the next run will be the rest of the stream. I am starting to get a bit. I should not have destroyed that. I'm starting to get a bit tired. So stream won't keep going on for long. Funny key. Funny key will be gotten after I trigger the funny trap with the funny skull. You know what? I will use you. This guy can be useful for once in his life. I hate like I get how it works, I hate the parachute. Like sometimes it's like an entirely fine situation. And it just like gets used up because the game thinks I'm like dumb and stupid. Which I am. But like not when it thinks I am. Funny shoes? Let's get the funny shoes. Oh wait, there's fire, how convenient. Well, let's see which one of us finds turkeys first. Okay, finally. Then it's crazy that there were literally no turkeys on this stage. I'm sorry. Maybe better luck next time. Am I just... I hate bats. Also, I've not talked about it yet, but this game just like has such nice music. This game is just like so really well made. Like that's just the end of it. Just so good. What the hell I guess we'll never know. It's also like a very fast pace. Very fast pace. And sometimes things just like happen really fast. And like one thing follows another very quickly. Which is like great for my brain that's just like constantly desires stimuli. So it's just like great for my completely inattentive brain. Like usually I either need something pretty or like something to like visually happen. And this game does look good, but it's like way more of the latter. It's I love how actually like all of my favorite games just like fall into one of these two categories. Like Hollow Knight is like extremely pretty. Celeste is very pretty. Hades is both gorgeous and it's like sensory overload the game. Hi Ghost Boy. Did you have fun watching the movie? Yeah, Gran Turismo movie, wait, it's out? This is peak Spelunky. This is absolutely peak Spelunky. And was it good? Yeah, wait, you did say it went crazy. Sorry, bad memory. I mean, technically it could still be bad. So actually it was like a fair question. There are definitely movies that I would say go crazy. but I would not say they are good. Like, the best example of this is like the Barbie movie. It's like not well made like at all, and I'm very vehement about this. But it's also like one of my absolute favorite movie experiences I have ever had. But despite that, I still think it's just like bad. It was actually good, but I got distracted in the middle of Stepsis came into the room and took my phone. She called. Oh, so it was. Guys, it was my stepsis, I swear. No, I got that though. I'm not a huge Compass fan, I don't know why I just bought it. Yeah. Okay, no, this is fine. I need to like get this guy out of the way first. I do not like this angle. Okay, I got it. So like Barbie movie is one that I would say it went crazy, but I think it's like one of the farthest things from well made. I will not go into a Barbie rant because I do find it really funny, but if I start like ranting about it, I will stay here for like another half an hour. But I'm planning to end stream soon, so that we'll have to wait for another time. You're back from the code. Welcome back, Ben. The Barbie movie was good. Like I said, I think it was very bad, but it was also one of my favorite movies I have ever watched in a movie theater. The message was also kinda all over the... Like, it was too in your face, and the movie was kinda all over the place. Like, they always just like started a storyline or like started a thread, and then they built it up for 15 minutes, and then it started to reach its culmination, and then they just dropped that storyline or thread and went on to the next one, and then they built the next thread up for like 15 minutes, and then after building like after establishing it and all, they dropped it and went on to the next thing. And that's like almost the entire movie summed up. Like there were a lot of things that just like either did not have a conclusion or were just like forgotten for the latter part of the movie. I do think it was really funny though. Not intentionally funny, but extremely funny. Yeah, that's pretty much. Shit. Like that's the only movie I have went back and watched in the movie theater twice. So like when I say that it's one of my favorite movie experiences ever, I'm not lying. It's just my favorite experience for all the wrong reasons. But at the same time, it didn't take itself too seriously. Like, no, there were definitely like a lot of the movie, it like tried to be serious, it just like failed. I think the producers knew the corniness. I'm not convinced that they were like 100% They 100% got the picture of just like how corny and absolutely like silly the movie is. A lot of the jokes they made and stuff is like typical brainless movie humor, I feel. Am I dead? I'm dead. I died. Okay, I'm just Ken is actually is like peak though. Like, yeah, that part that is meant to be like half a joke, half serious, but that's like that's the only part of the movie that I enjoyed because I found it genuinely good and like genuinely funny. Like the Just Ken song, that part of the movie. That's the only part of the movie where I feel like they have actually succeeded in what they set out. And even if they didn't, it's like the one scene in the movie that I found funny and in the way like they intended it. And like enjoyable in the way that they probably intended it. Like, I cannot be 100% sure that I'm correct with this. But that's the only part that I enjoyed, not because of how bad or like how messed up it is. I'm just Ken is peak cinema. And I will always stand by this. Actually, I think the best way I can sum up my experience of the Barbie movie, and like, these were like, oh, okay, I remember what the right bumper is for now. So like, this is like almost word for word the first thing I have said after finishing the movie. And it's that like, never in my life have I ever felt as compelled to like just make a 40-minute video essay about anything than I have after watching the Barbie movie for the first time. It was just like that kind of an experience for me. Anyways, I managed to stop myself now before getting into another like 20-minute Barbie rant. Also as time passes, of course I will have like less and less things to say about the movie, just because like I definitely won't forget the experience and like some parts of it. But as time goes on, like I am like remembering less and less, which is only natural.
Oh.
But I do think it will stay with me for a while. Like, for all the wrong reasons, but it will. Okay, not even the wrong reasons, because the reason is just that it was extremely funny. Like a bad but in a funny way. Also, like, when the movie started, they like for the first like couple of minutes, they just started completely painting Barbie Land as like a absolutely dystopian place. And then they just like did not take off with that at all. And just like from one moment to another suddenly started narrating the entire thing differently. But like they were doing that the whole time. Which is just like one of the many examples to what I was talking about before regarding the movie. It would have been extremely funny if it was like a dystopia, just like not advertised as such. That wasn't even sexist about men. Like, that was not even a sexist part. Like, no, like at the first few minutes of the movie, they started painting Barbie Land as like a complete, like subtly painting it as like a completely dystopian society. At the beginning, like when it was still like Barbie Land and the Kens did not take over. Very... Did this guy just break the curse spot? That's so very not cool of him. Okay, I lived, I survived. Yeah. I think next one is going to be my last one, and then I'm ending stream. I did not think I would stream for 3 hours today. I just had too much fun. Funny hunter. Wait, this is not the way. I got the cool cape. That's a really good find from the first box. I will gladly take that. Stupid idiot, tripped on a rock. Hunter leaves this. It's over here. The such actually one of the greatest like changes from Spelunky 1 to 2 is like like Spelunky 1 also had the cape, but it was a trigger. Like I pressed the jump button once and you started floating, and then you press it again and you drop, which was really awful to control a lot of the time. But now you just float when you hold the button, and it's much better this way. And I don't know why it wasn't like that in the original. Also, sorry if I've just like gotten more silent as the stream went on. Like, I just started slowly getting more and more slumped back in my chair, and like as a result, I just started being farther and farther away from my mic. I don't know if I ever got like too silent or not. But that's probably why, if I did. If I did get too silent at times. Volume is fine, okay, fine then. Can I get here normally? Probably, that's good enough for me. Yeah, I live this. He's on 1 HP, he can't roll at me anymore. More funny bombs. Can't wait for the final run of the day to anticlimactically end in a spike pit. Hunter. Tiny Hunter. Oh no, Tiny Hunter on 1 HP. We want Tiny Hunter to make it to the end, so he can give us a tiny kiss. nothing of a note over here. Tiny hamster died. I did not pay attention enough. Tiny hamster is died. Sure, I did not buy a gift box at all today. It was not worth it. Is there anything else? Box. What's in box? There's food in box. We are back to treating livestock how they deserve to be treated. What is in the funny box? Oh. Ghost is in the funny box. I cannot use the boomerang there. You don't want to see Tiny Hunter getting hurt. Okay, there's nothing over here. Wait, there's the funny cave. Have the funny cave. Oh, you only need the key to get the funny eye. There's the key. You can get the funny eye. Then we can have the tiny hamster. Oh, wait, he has his tongue out. Oh my god. I love the hamster. I love the hamster. Okay. Okay, you know, he's definitely my new favorite Spelunky guy. I'm sorry, but the dog got nothing on him. The dog got absolutely nothing on him. Okay. Then we kill the big guy this time. The way you say the hamster. Hamster. But he's hamster. He hamster. Hamster. He hamster. The German would be more like hamster. I'm not aggressive enough for German. German is scary, hamster is cute. He just hamster. Damn, no skeleton key this time either. The reason I'm destroying these like bone boxes. Oops. Yeah, that's a really anticlimactic way for the last run to end. Anyways, it's time to raid someone. Thanks for coming to the stream. I had a lot of fun. Thanks for hanging out.